Welcome, creative genius. My name is Ari. I'll be your catalyst for the next 30-ish minutes. I'm really feeling so blessed and grateful for your presence on my channel. My channel is here to inspire the energy within you that is the creator, to show you and remind you of the vast many possibilities that you have on your lifetime here. In my perception, choice is a creative act. This whole outfit you see, the jewelry, the glasses, this is creative. I created this appearance. I created this angle of this camera. This is a very simple creation. Very simple to just put on an outfit, turn on a camera, and start recording. We can create whatever we want to, whenever we want to, however we want to, with whoever we want to, as the beings that we are in this lifetime. So, let's take a couple deep breaths. In through the nose, out through the mouth, and let's connect to the body. Because the body is the vessel for our creations. The body is one of the many tools that is involved with many of our creations. We use our hands, we use our feet to walk around places, we have our body possibly involved in our creation as a part of the creation. So just noticing this amazing, wonderful, beautiful tool that you have here. This incredible resource that you have access to in every single moment of your existence. We can live on a different planet where you might not have access to a body at all times in all spaces, but in this planet, with this species that we are currently experiencing as consciousness, we call it humanity, we have access to the one human body that is here as the home, as the vessel for our consciousness in every single moment. So, what do you want to do with your vessel in this moment? What do you want to do? Do you want to stand up perhaps? Walk around? And move around? Not sure if you can still hear me from over there, but there's so many things you can do with just the body. Not even needing the mind, really. You can really lose your mind if you're moving your body. What else could you do with the body? Maybe just resting, laying back, observing, witnessing, dreaming. I haven't even talked about the fabulous organs inside the body. One of them is very popular, the brain, the mind. We use this all the time, and the title of this video is Making It Up As You Go. The energy of making it up as you go. I have prior experience with making it up as I go, meaning not having too much of a plan and just making things up as you go. In the year 2023, my body enjoyed walking around and dancing so much. I want to get back to that a little bit, but I'm not sure. I should have a little microphone so you can hear me when I'm over there, but anyways. I want this video to remind you of the option that you have to just make it up as you go, that you don't need to have it all planned out. I was in the middle of telling you that in the year 2023, I traveled wherever I felt called to go for the entire year with a suitcase and a backpack and nothing else. And I lived nomadically for an entire 12 months, an entire year of my life. That was some very extreme making it up as I go, and my creative pursuits involved creating new environments and new homes. As I have been now living in an apartment in Florida for an entire 12 months officially this month of February, I have been able to put my creative energy into things other than finding home and shelter and creating that opportunity to experience a new environment. I've had the same environment. I think it is very wonderful to experience freedom in the sense of relating to home and environment and safety and shelter. I learned a lot by creating these different environments and creating these different homes and living in all these different places. And I feel that and I know that the creations that I've experienced this year have really come from the processes of creating that I learned through creating shelter, creating home, creating new environment for living. What do I mean by that? And am I telling you to go sell all your things and live all around the world for a year? No. That desire is a personal desire. It's got to come from within, I think. But maybe I should walk around a little bit, because the sound of this air conditioning unit is pretty loud for me. It's a little bit distracting. So let me walk around a little bit. I guess, yeah, that feels nice. Making it up as you go. Making it up as you go for me is about being very much in tune with my heart, as well as my mind, as well as the spiritual realm, seeing if there's any guidance from beings that are existing beyond space and time that would like to assist me with my journey. That has happened many, many times. A lot of times I can get all the guidance I need from just my heart and my mind, though. So whenever people come to me that are new to experiencing my work and they want to learn how to hear their spirit guides and, connect with all these other beings, it's like, well, how often do you receive messages from your own heart? How often do you receive guidance from your own mind, from your own ways of thinking? Because that is incredibly valuable, in my opinion, as well. To think, to feel. Feelings are the language of the body. Thoughts are the language of the brain. So we get a lot of guidance from these spaces. And making it up as I go, in my experience, has required much attention on myself. Not in a critical way, as I've been used to, as I've learned through the generations that came before me. I was able to break that pattern very gracefully and beneficially for my journey. No, removing space, having a very low tolerance for any self-critical thoughts. When it comes to critical, judgmental, harmful, negative thought form energy, I simply claim to the energy that it is no longer welcome. I kick it out. Get out of here. I will be as mean as I need to be to kick it out. I will act as if my mind is an apartment complex and the rent is being raised, and the higher level thoughts, the higher way of thinking, they can pay that higher rent. They afford it. They pay their rent, they pay their dues. The self-criticism and all that energy that's really not serving me any longer, it has gone to live somewhere else, because I cannot tolerate a tenant that's not paying the full rent. Having a clear intention, like even if you are making it up as you go, having a clear intention of this is the direction I want to go, this is the energy I want to embody, I have a vision of the future that I'm moving towards, that can be beneficial as well. Making it up as you go could mean I know where I want to go, I know who I want to be, I know what type of energy I want to embody. I started talking about embodying certain types of energy because that is a great technique for, as the awareness, choosing the level of thoughts, choosing the type of thoughts, choosing the energy that you want to experience. Because if you choose to be the person that is successful in their business, the person that is experiencing multiple streams of income, that person is going to have a certain type of thought. That person's going to be thinking about the impact they're making, if their income is related to positive impact, which I hope it would be. They might be thinking about their target audience, the audience that they're serving, the people that they're helping, the energy of what they are creating. And it is pretty difficult to embody two states of being in one moment. I have this saying that I really like, that it's very difficult to experience gratitude and anxiety in the same moment. Like, if you're focused on what you're grateful for and choosing to think of that, it's difficult, according to this quote. And personal experience. I have some personal experience that counts as evidence towards the quote. Difficult to feel the energy of anxiety or be in an anxious state because you're focused on what you're grateful for. So in that, in like adding that quote and that idea into our topic today, making it up as you go could mean you know what kind of energy you want to embody, you know what kind of person you want to be. In this moment, I don't want to be everything anymore. I've been everything, and I'm realizing if I say I want to be everything, I'm going to be everything. I want to be an artist, I want to be a YouTuber. Like, that's what I mean, like choosing who I want to be and claiming that. You don't have to have somebody go and hand you a big sign that says, okay, you're allowed to be a YouTuber now. Okay, you're allowed to be who you want to be now. Okay, you did it. You can actually just choose. No one told me to go film this video today, and I think that's one of the biggest struggles when it comes to creating your life, creating your experiences, owning your creative genius. You must build the energy inside of you that tells you what to do, the energy inside of you that calls you. You must build a space, a healthy space for that energy. You must not shut yourself down. You must really listen to your heart and really listen to your mind and let them both work together. And for me, there is no spiritual higher power that will tell me what to do. I work with a higher power that tells me to do what feels right. I work with a higher power that tells me, live your life. You're meant to be Ari. Figure out what that means to you and be it. I'm not going to tell you what to do. You're going to learn through your experience. Like, that's just what my relationship with my higher power is like in regards to being told what to do. So I make space. I make space for inspiration. I make space for the states of being that I am excited by, the states of being that feel healthy to me. And I really hope you're enjoying this content of this video, because it is likely bringing you into this state of inner reflection of, wait, okay, who do I want to be? How do I want to show up in this world? What type of words give me the feeling of aliveness? What type of topics can I talk about with my friends and my family and my online community that burst my energy, if that's what I want to feel? Or maybe I'd rather feel calm, so maybe I don't want to talk about exciting things. Like, making it up as you go is not just about the big outside of the body actions, but it's also about the internal thoughts and feelings that you are choosing for yourself. Remember, it is possible to generate any emotional state. It is possible to generate any mental experience. It's up to you. You can, right now, with your mind, picture anything you want to picture. Think of any words you want to think of, and they will be there. That's the power of the mind. Instant creation. Instantly done. If I want to think about a tree, I've got a tree right in my mind. Instant. Wonderful. It might be a little bit slower in the physical world. If I'm thinking about an apple tree, I don't see any apple trees around me. I can see it in my mind. I can feel what it feels like to possibly see that apple tree physically. But when it comes to the actual, like, I see it with my physical eyes, it's actually here. Maybe I gotta go find the seed for that type of tree. I gotta find the proper land, the proper environment. There's stuff, actions, So Some of us are navigating our lives without a plan, which is cool, but you can make it up as you go and have a plan at the same time. As long, well, I was about to say as long as, but I'm gonna like clear cut delete that. You can make it up as you go and have a plan at the same time. And I think the happiest people in the world have a healthy balance of those two. You know, for me, I'll use myself as an example right now. I'm gonna pick on myself. I am a YouTuber. If you've seen some of my other videos, you know I want my channel to grow. You know I want to host live events all around the world. You know I want people to be able to read my books. The books that have not been published yet. But soon there will be a way for them to be published and for you to be able to purchase them. But anyways, there are certain things that I want. Did anyone tell me to do these things? No. No one told me to do these things. Have I seen other people in the world doing similar things? Yeah. What do I feel when I see other people in the world doing similar things? Ooh, happiness, excitement, gratitude, a little bit of jealousy sometimes, like, dang, she did it, or he did it, they did it. And what am I doing? Where's my published book? What's going on with me? When am I gonna get to 100,000 subscribers? Very grateful for the amount of subscribers I have right now, though. We're vibing, we're thriving, it's all good. But yeah, I want more people to see my messages. And so I admit that to myself. I got the desire, I can feel it in my body. My heart is producing some kind of song, so my heart is singing right now, like, yeah, that's what I desire. My mind is like, yes. And I'm telling you, when you logically know what you want, even if you see it out in the world and you think, oh, I see that, I want that, but if you can feel it, that creates more energy around the desire, okay? And you're also, by choosing to feel it, you're giving yourself permission to have it. You're not just having it mentally, but now you're having it emotionally. And the mind and the heart are gonna have the most incredible dance inside your body, and it's gonna feel so good. Don't waste another second, try it right now. What's something that you want? What's something that you desire? And I don't care the likelihood of it possibly happening. I wanna know what you really, really want. So feel it in your body. I wanna rephrase that. You wanna know what you really, really want. So think about it in your mind. Just giving yourself permission to think about something that you truly want and to feel it in your body, that's a win. That's a win. You don't have to do anything else in this moment. In this moment, all that you are called to do by me, this energy that's outside of you, that is the universe itself as well, all this energy is calling you to do is think about your desire and feel your desire. That's it. I don't want you to do anything else. Think about your desire and feel your desire. That's it. If you can think about your desire and feel your desire for an amount of minutes every single day, it could be 5 minutes, it could be 15 minutes, 20 minutes, before you go to bed at night and after you wake up. Treating this desire like a plant and acting as if the energy that this plant needs to grow is just your thoughts and your feelings. Be in that state of receiving. Be in that state of the journey unfolding. If you can do that every single day, you will get somewhere. Things will happen in your reality. Thinking and feeling has effects on the physical world. And if you don't believe it, if you don't believe what I just said, test it out for yourself. Think about your desire, feel your desire, do it daily. And just notice what changes in your life. Of course, there are so many other factors influencing the physical world, so it's difficult to isolate thought and feeling and prove that it does have an effect, but I personally, despite the lack of proof, I believe that thinking and feeling does have an effect on the experiences that occur in my physical world, and you possibly believe the same thing. So I've just given you something that you just did, most likely, hopefully, if you listened to the call that I brought out to you. Hopefully you thought about your desire. Hopefully you felt your desire. And I want to know in the comments how you feel affected right now. What kind of energy is present for you? What's happening? What's happening in your body? What's happening in your mind? Have you given yourself permission? A lot of us in the human species, We have certain desires, we have certain wants and needs, possibly in some cases. We think about them, we feel them. We don't give ourselves permission to have them. Why? Is satisfaction dangerous? No. Is excitement and happiness prohibited? No. You get to be the happiest version of you right now. Give yourself permission to do that. You get to be the most amazing version of yourself that you could possibly be, that you want to be right now. That's how you get to be. That's who you get to be. I wanted to capture this. Look at that. Look at that. You get to be excited about life if you want to be. You don't have to be. Because it's up to you. It's up to you what state of being you choose to embody. It's up to you what thoughts you think. It's up to you what you give yourself permission to experience. So, again, I have been manifested once again into this moment, into this lifetime, to let you know the power that you have to give yourself permission. So, making it up as you go along. It's going to be a lot easier to experience whatever it is you want to experience in this life if first of all you know what it is that you want to experience. If you know what you want to experience, beautiful. Think about it, feel it, give yourself permission to have it, to be satisfied by it. A lot of us in this human lifetime, we choose to live in the journey of the pursuit for days, years, months, because we haven't given ourselves permission to have it. We're afraid in some way, so we stop ourselves. Give yourself permission to be finished. Give yourself permission to arrive at the end of some kind of journey, okay? Give yourself permission to have that satisfaction. The satisfaction is allowed. The satisfaction can be safe. If you're making it up as you go, you might be afraid. You don't have it all figured out in your mind. You haven't planned it all out. Get comfortable with the unknown. Get comfortable with not knowing what comes next. Because how amazing is it that I had no idea that I was gonna walk like this? It's not scary. It's not scary to not know what's coming next. I had no idea. My plan was to sit in that chair that I was sitting in the beginning of the video. Did I do that? No. Is it terrifying that there are a bunch of homes behind the camera so people could look out the window and see a girl holding a pink selfie stick / tripod walking around? Yeah, it is pretty terrifying. But who do I want to be? A YouTuber. Who am I in this moment? A YouTuber. So I'm gonna have to just live with that. Just gotta let it be. Is it actually terrifying? Not really. You know what I'm allowing to happen if I choose to be terrified of people seeing me doing what I'm doing right now? Shame. Shame for my existence. You know what I'm sick and tired of? That. Exactly that. I don't want to be ashamed of the way I'm choosing to exist. I don't want to be ashamed of the words that's coming out of my mouth. Why would I choose that for myself? So as someone that is capable of choosing their own state of being, choosing their thoughts, choosing their feelings, how about the thought, I love this existence? That's different, that's new. I felt a different feeling than I felt before. I don't think I've ever even thought that to myself, if I'm being completely honest. I love this existence. I'm grateful for this existence. And honestly, now when I think about people seeing me doing this, I'm like, yeah, they're seeing me love my existence. What is there to be ashamed of? I love my existence. A lot of times, with our own inner battles, our own inner fears, if we can realize that we are on our own side, that can really dissipate the fear and dissipate the shame. Because really, I was much more afraid of people seeing me doing what I'm doing right now when I was in shame about who I am, because that's really me being against myself, right? If I'm ashamed of myself, then I'm kind of against myself, thinking you shouldn't be doing things this way, you should be different. But if I notice that embodiment and realize I don't want to choose that anymore, and I just choose differently and choose, you know what, I love my existence. I'm happy that I'm here filming like this. I'm a YouTuber, I'm a video creator, I'm a filmmaker. This is my personal confession film. This is my inspiring film for all the creators in the world that can find this video. I'm gonna choose to love it. I'm gonna choose to be happy that I'm here. I'm gonna take it in. That people might be looking at me. People might be hearing my voice right now in person. I love it. I'm now on my own side, right? I'm supporting myself. By moving myself out of that shame, I'm supporting myself. And I'm saying, yeah, I can make it up as I go. I have a clear vision of who I'm choosing to embody. And isn't it amazing that just the choice of being a YouTuber and creating videos happens to bring me out of the shame of my existence? Like, I didn't set out on this journey of creating videos because I thought it was gonna make me a better person. I actually set out on this journey of making videos in the very beginning to build a community that impacted others and helped others to be choosing healthy things and, you know, doing what they love to do and taking care of their bodies and their minds and their spirits. But now the channel itself is doing that for me, showing me how to feel love for my existence, showing me how to be confident. It's all happening through me without me even intending it to happen that way. So let yourself relax in your body. Remind yourself there's no need to be afraid of the unknown, because this whole entire video was unknown for me. And was it scary? I don't think it was. I mean, you can have your own answer, of course. It was kind of exciting, wasn't it? Gratitude filled and like soul essence feeling, like, yeah. And this was all unknown. So maybe your greatness is in the unknown. Maybe your evolution is in the unknown. Maybe a greater experience of your own ability to love yourself is in the unknown. We've got the moon right above us. I'm gonna switch the camera to, let's find the moon. There it is. Do you see it? I could turn it like this. Thank you for watching this video. I wanted to get my face with the moon. Tasty. And yeah, those are all the homes of all the people. How amazing would it be to live in this apartment complex and look down and see a superstar like me filming your videos? That's how I should be thinking, you know? When the opposite has been in my head. I'm not even gonna speak it out loud. Kind of like the one who cannot be named, the thought that cannot be named. And I'm aware that no. Okay, who am I choosing to be? I'm choosing to be relaxed and calm and peaceful, just like this place. And may all that no longer serves us fall away, the same way that this branch on this tree fell away. Everything that no longer serves us. The self-consciousness, the self-hatred, self-analysis, self-criticism, we don't need that here. We get to just be who we want to be. Yeah. My existence is valuable, your existence is valuable. The way that the Creator chooses to express itself through me is sacred, and I honor that. And I stop hurting myself about it. Like, yeah, the Creator wanted to share this. Make it up as you go. Let yourself live in the flow. It's all good now. I gotta go. Thanks for watching this video. Thanks for being here. I'm sending you so much love and so much light and all the beautiful, wonderful things. We did it. Another video. Another Creative Genius Catalyst session.